Hey guys, it's TwilyX360, and so it's announcement time, and boy do I have a lot to say. First of all, let me get the most obvious thing out of the way. The reveal for Project Shining Saturn is getting very close. In fact, I have plans to reveal it literally in the next PMV I'm making. And, well, the reason for that is because I'm actually just trying to clue you guys. Because, the PMV, like, what's actually going to be edited into it, it's obviously going to be footage from the show, but judging by how the PMV is going to be edited and the characters you'll see in it, you should probably be able to pick up on what theme Project Shining Saturn will go for. As for revealing the project, I'm still not entirely sure how I want to do it. I have contemplated revealing it outright at the end of the PMV, or even revealing it at the beginning of the PMV, as to retain audience attention for the revelation of the project. Sometimes I've even contemplated making an outright trailer, but then I realized that might just be like making the PMV anyway, but I'm not entirely sure how to do it or how to reveal the project, so if you want a trailer, if you want a PMV, if you want it at the beginning of the video or the end of the video, please let me know in the comments below. Speaking of the PMVs, I am blown away with the support for the PMVs. Like, so far, my most viewed PMV is the It's Always a Good Time PMV by Owl City. I'm honestly stunned that that was the most viewed one that did so well. You know, even ignoring the fact that there already exists a G5 MLP PMV with that song featured in it. Who knows? Maybe Ponies and It's Always a Good Time just have this thing where no matter how many PMVs exist of it, it's just going to keep getting views. Who knows? And as of recently, I have uploaded the 1,000 Miles PMV by Vanessa Carlton, which is also getting quite the amount of views. Not as much as It's Always a Good Time, granted, but the views are climbing up, and it's gotten a ton of positive comments. Like, thank you for the praise of the editing, guys, because I was actually nervous that that wouldn't be edited as well, or as good as I'd hoped. So, thanks for your approval and validation. I can definitely say that this is quite the time to be into G5, and speaking of G5, I'm also going to announce that I might be opening reviews of G5. Yes, I was actually really hesitant to talk about MLP G5 because, well, to be honest, I might have to vent about that in another video, but to make a long story short here, the negative reception more or less discouraged me from talking about it. And, but as for my reaction to G5, it's largely been positive. Like, it's a very welcome addition to the franchise for me. And, well, it's also because of all the crazy negative things going on in my life. G5 has honestly been my comfort food. like, probably the biggest comfort food that I could ever see. Like, I need something stupid fun to watch in my life, you know? Even though it's not really stupid. I actually have a lot to say about some of the episodes from Tell Your Tale, believe it or not, and I actually recorded a few reviews before I made this announcement, months in advance. So I guess you can expect the Tell Your Tale reviews to come out pretty soon. As for the movie and the spring special, which is Chapter 1, and recently Chapter 2 is dropped, I won't say what I thought about them here, but as for my thoughts, to make a long story short, on the movie and the special, they were also both positive. And what about Chapter 2's 8-part epic? Well, it's also positive, but there's honestly a lot for me to think about with these episodes, guys. So I don't know if I'm ready to form a proper opinion on Chapter 2 yet. I might need to give the episodes a second watch, because, yeah, that was quite a bit to take in. Yes, I have seen all 8 episodes, but, yeah, it's gonna take me time to actually talk about these. I need to watch them again. Though, real quick, I will at least say that Chapter 2 does have a lot of rewatch value, so entertainment value points there, I suppose. Speaking of the venting I brought up earlier, I'm finally going through some revelations in my personal life, at least with my online friends. I have decided to finally vent out my feelings involving the several years I've been stressed. And largely thanks to the efforts of my great online friend, Zebra Print, I have finally decided to collectively vent about the things I need to attempt to get a better, well, I guess you could call it lifestyle. I'm probably going to find other friends to talk to this about for a bit of variety. And yeah, so far it hasn't really been bad, though I do need to gather my thoughts on that as well. But regardless, thank you, Zebra, if you're watching this. And I hope I'm not going on a tangent. Anyway, so I think that's about it. Oh, and one more thing. I just remembered this. I'm aware of the Category 3 hurricane of Hurricane Ian that is headed towards the Gulf Coast right now. Florida. Now, I may not live in Florida, and currently at a Category 3 level hurricane that's slamming into Florida. And to all my friends who live in Florida, may God bless you, and please be safe. Please. Okay, good. I hope everything will be okay in the end. So to recap, the reveal of Project Shining Saturn is coming pretty soon. The PMV series is doing well, but also temporarily ending until I get 100 likes on one of them. I've had a generally positive reaction with MLPG5 so far, and I'm having some personal revelations, and I hope that my life will get really better after that. Oh, and once again, please be safe during Hurricane Ian, okay? Okay. And that concludes these announcements. Have a good night, all.